Hey yo guys, what's good, what's happening, and what's going on? Long time no chat. It is what it is. But, frick's sakes, where's my keys? I gotta go move my truck. So, yesterday, I'm at work, my cameras are going off. I had two people. Oh my god, that one just snuck right up on me. I had two people show up. One was a Canada Post guy. The other guy, I had no idea who he was. Turns out, he was a Kojiko guy. I was like, what the frick is going on? So, I ordered a bunch of stuff for my bathroom. My new bathroom. Got my vanity. I got a shower, like a walk-in shower. I got the sink top for the vanity. And I also have a toilet coming in. The toilet's nice, guys. It's a one-piece, no freaking weird angles to deal with. It's just a solid, egg-shaped one-piece. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, super easy to deal with. And where did I put the thing? Oh, it's over here. So yesterday I get home and I got one of these Canada Post delivery slips saying that my package will be available today at 1:30. So I checked the Bath Depot listing and it's like, it says delivered. And I'm like, what do you mean delivered? It's not delivered yet. I'm like, did Canada Post try and deliver an entire bathroom in that little mail truck? Well, that was my thought. Until I just got a call today from Manitoulin Transport saying they have a skid of shit from bathdepot.ca. And I'm like, all right. So now the big question is what the hell am I getting from Canada Post? Because I honestly haven't ordered anything except for my bathroom stuff. So right now I need to move this truck over because if they're delivering a skid of shit, we're going to need clear access to the garage. Hopefully that stands up on its own. Got you guys on the tripod. Not exactly my most stable setups, but I'm just going to back up the truck and throw it behind the Firebird. We'll turn that off. Jesus Murphy. Just going to fire this thing right behind Dirty Bird for the time being so that they can just drag it in, fire it in the garage, whatever the friggin' skid of shit is. I don't think the shower's already built. I'm pretty sure it's not. But it's all nice stuff. Like, I'm really excited to get this project going, guys. Originally, I was just going to go to Home Depot and buy all the stuff. But my contractor told me, he's like, no. Go stay away from Home Depot. He goes, yeah, it looks great. He goes, but he's like, the base of the shower that you're going to get from Home Depot is plastic. And they always break. He goes, the toilet's a toilet. He goes, but your vanities and stuff, it's more expensive for less quality. I was like, all right. Okay. All right. Just going to go check on Jen's shit. Jen's doing some more painting in here. And, well, this is going to have to move. So I'm hoping it's not tacky anymore. Oh no, she's dry. Became one with the paint can though, but dry as dry can be. She did, some more painting of decorations for her house. But she also gave me this thing here for the bathroom. This goes behind the toilet, and you got some like room to put like shampoo bottles and shit up top, right? Need to clean it, but whatever. It's a lot of look good behind the toilet. But yeah, so I ordered a toilet, vanity, sink, and shower, and it came out to just shy of $1,700. Like, that's a good freaking deal. The shower alone at Home Depot was close to $1,500. Toilet at Home Depot, $300. The vanity was like $500. Bathdepot.com or .ca, I think it. No, it's .com. And they're in Ontario too, which is nice. So I was actually kind of shocked that the shipping came out that quick. But that leads me to ask, what the frick is this Canada Post thing? So at 1:30, we're going to take a rip over to Canada Post and see what the frick that's all about. Now, as far as the house insurance goes, so as you all know, oh my god, why do I have the farts so bad? As you all know, I called my insurance company to put in a claim regarding the water damage caused by the main leak. Well, they deemed that the water damage by the main leak was not valid, and therefore they basically said that the damage to the house was not caused by the water main, that it was caused by something else. So they said no. If you file a claim, the only thing we're replacing is the linoleum floor and the subfloor because they feel there's no issues. I was like, okay, you know what? I said, you know what? Let's just drop the claim. I'm not going to waste my time on this. Like on the 28th of September or of August, I get a call from the insurance company. Due to the findings of the claim, we've deemed your house high risk. We're no longer insuring you. We're dropping our policy. Now, before anybody says that's illegal, they can't do that, even after 12 years of taking a bunch of money from me, and then they can just drop me like that because I put in a claim. Unfortunately, guys, it is legal. They can just drop you. But they give you 20 days to find another policy and then terminate your current policy and go from there. So that's already been said and done. That's all taken care of. I got a new policy now, and I was paying $315 a month for house insurance. On the new policy, I'm paying $110, and it covers more than my previous policy. I don't get it, but whatever. Probably because my old policy was outdated as frig. As for the washroom goes, guys, I'm paying for that out of pocket. So I already contacted my my contractor and said, hey, I'm just paying for this out of pocket now. Insurance isn't going to help. I'm on my own. Give me a quote. And he said, listen, he goes, low quote. He goes, anywhere from 10 to 15,000. He goes, if we rip up the floor and we find some structural problems, the number will go up. I said, whatever, it's got to get done. Let's do this. So he said, order your bathdepot.ca shit. Sometimes they take a while to ship. Sometimes they're on the ball. I got lucky. They were on the ball. Shit got shipped. We'll have it today. I'm not unboxing it or de-skidding it or anything. I'll just I can post pictures in here of basically what I want. Like, this is my shitter. You know, see what I mean? Like, it's a tiny little shitter. There's no weird angles like on a regular 2-piece toilet. It's a 1-piece. I looked up the difference between a 1-piece versus a 2-piece, and the whole difference is 2 pieces are cheaper than a 1-piece, but they say 1-pieces are easier to clean, easier to manage, because there's only 1 piece, and normally they're designed to not have wicked angles and a bunch of bullshit. Like, it's literally just the back, the front, the sides, and a place where you sit your arse to drop off the food that you no longer need. Perfect, right? Good little toilet. And then I was gonna get a bathtub, then I'm like, I never take baths. I just need a shower. So I bought a shower stall, 60 by 32, I think it is. Your basic shower stall. Like, it's pretty nice, sliding glass doors, chrome finish. Your base is not plastic. It's some sort of it's a composite. It's not a plastic, it's a composite. So they say those are better because they don't flex. Where if you buy the plastic ones from Home Depot, over time from walking on it, gradually it's going to crack. It's going to get stressed out and it's going to crack, and they happen all the time. I've seen it all the time with those plastic ones where you're constantly replacing the base of your shower because it just cracks, or people fill it in with caulking, silicone caulking, or they resin it. They'll pour resin on the floor of the shower and then try and fill in the cracks with that. And does it work? Sure, but does it look good? No. The composite ones are a lot better quality, and that's what I was aiming for, was quality. As for the counter, the Vanity, it's pretty basic, just a 2-drawer vanity with a flat top, open top. Reason why there's an open top is because this sink right here goes onto it. Basic sink. Gives you a nice ivory top versus what I have down there now, which is some sort of wackadoodle based freaking tiled, I don't even know what the hell to call it. Somebody tried to do some like really designer shit down there back in the 1980s. And I guess we can say they succeeded, but it's 2025 and it's time to modernize some shit around this house. So that's what we did there. We went with that. Now, you saw that thing in the garage. That's going in the bathroom as well. And probably gonna end up picking up some sort of like a cupboard caddier or something where I can put my shit tickets that are waiting to be used, and some towels for showering, and you know, other things like, I don't know, friggin' shaving stuff and junk, like shaving cream and razors and all that fun stuff. Gonna need an outlet near the sink to obviously plug in the razors and charge them, because they're all battery operated. And I'm also gonna need to get some new light fixtures, because those ones there that are in there right now are covered in mold. So we'll cross that bridge when we find it. As well as I'm gonna need to get some taps for both the shower, and I'm pretty sure the shower doesn't come with taps, and the sink. So I'm not sure if we're going with a Moen setup or if we're going with the old school dual tap system straight into the shower head. I have no idea. Once again, cross that bridge when we approach it. That's where my contractor comes into play. So yeah, getting the bathroom done. He said between early to mid-October. I won't be going down to visit Crazy British Bloke anymore this year. One last cast was in September. Last year, I went down at the end of September to go for another fishing expedition, and we literally caught nothing that whole time. It was a struggle bus for fishing. I caught 1 fish. That's when I dropped the Daiwa in the sand at the fork of the Thames. I caught 1 bass the whole time I went down. So, and a lot of people say, Adam, I don't understand it. You live in the north, you have all these lakes you can fish. why the frig do you go down and fish in London, Ontario, where you know it's going to be a slobber knocker? It's because I'm going down to fish with my buddy Bloke. If you guys know Crazy British Bloke, because you watched him way back in the day when he used to make content, he's a buddy of mine. I like fishing with him. Sure, fishing down there is tough as balls. I don't go down there to really catch big donkeys. I go down there to hang out with my buddy, to go fishing and to have fun. These are things I don't even need to put these on video. Like I would, even if I wasn't a YouTuber anymore, like if I followed suit with the rest of the guys and just shut down my account and not shut them down because Bloke's account's still active, but just gave up on posting, then I would have I would still be going down. And then I had people asking me, well, how come Bloke doesn't come up to visit you to go fishing? Well, here's the thing, guys. Bloke has a very unique job, and it's not even a job, it's a business. He runs his handyman service, and he literally took on, since I was down in July, when I went down for July, I didn't go down in August because he had family coming in from England to hang out with. But then when I went down in September, since July to September, he picked up 3 more condos that he manages. And by managing, I mean he takes care of all the exterior duties, sometimes interior duties. You know, he had a job where he had to go put vents on all the condos, like exhaust vents for their dryers. Then he had to, you know, he makes sure that the trash pads are all cleaned up. The trash pads being where the dumpsters are. People will just walk out there, throw bags of garbage on the floor, not even bother trying to put it in the nim bin, or they'll try and dispose of things like mattresses and couches and stuff right at the nim bin, and that never gets picked up. So he's got to pick it up and bring it to the tip, or the bin, or the friggin' dump, do dump runs. So yeah, he's busy all the time, and he's got to check on these condos daily. So he can't come up to North Bay to come and visit me, because if he were to come up here, say on a Friday, be here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, go back Tuesday, that's 4 days of trash buildup at these locations, and it doesn't look very good. So he really can't come up north. But once again, like I said, I don't need to be filming those one last casts and those videos. You know, it's not like, keep in mind, guys, I don't do YouTube for the money. I do it because I enjoy making the videos. I like the editing aspect, and I have fun doing it. But lately, I've been having more fun doing other things, so I haven't been picking up the camera as much. You know, when I was bored back in the day, by back in the day, I mean 3 months ago, and beyond that, I was picking up the camera more often and shooting more videos. But now, life's getting more interesting. I don't feel the need to pick up the camera as much. And because of of some of the comments made on the channel, I also don't feel like filming my life and showing people what's going on in my life too much, because whatever, you know, those days are over. I made that mistake a long freaking time ago. I put myself out there really hard back in the day, put out a lot of content that was pretty private shit. And yeah, everybody's a know-it-all, right? Everybody knows everything about everything, so they always make comments. So you want to know why Bloke doesn't come up here? It's because he can't leave the jobs he has. Maybe in the future, if he ever decides to retire from this career path, then yeah, he might take a scoot up here, and we'll go rip some fish's faces off in Nipissing. We'll grab the friggin' bathtub next door. We'll throw it in the friggin' nip. We'll head out and we'll go pull some walleye or something. Or head over to Trout Lake and go into the bass hole there and start banging out some bass. You know, whatever. But this is the reason why he doesn't come up here to visit. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wait for this Bat Depot shit to show up. I don't know when they're dropping it off. I just hope Jen comes and picks up those painting things first. Otherwise, I'm going to have to move them because they're in the way. She's probably still sleeping, so I'll have to message her and be like, yo, you need to come pick up this painting stuff. You're bringing a skid. I'll message her. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Alrighty, guys. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. I just went on my lunch break because I'm going to take a rip over to Canada Post to see what the frick that package is. Because the last thing I ordered from Amazon or anything wasn't for here. It was for anywhere else. Actually, sorry. Jen had me order some decorations for her house. So that was the last thing I ordered. I should have nothing else coming in via Canada Post, so I have no idea what the frick this thing is. Like normally when I get these slips in the mail, because I wasn't home and I ordered vape stuff off the internet, because it's vape stuff, they can't just drop it off, right? Because there's a law in Ontario about that. Or I think it's Canada Post in general. They make you sign for it to make sure you're of age, because, you know, you got to be 19 to buy, or 18 or 19 to buy cigarettes. I don't know, I'm well above there. I don't really care about the age, but yeah, we got everything in the garage there. Sure enough, you know what, I can show you guys right now. I got 45 minutes. It won't take me that long to go to CP. Everything's in the garage, and let me tell you guys, I didn't realize showers were so heavy. Holy crap. So there be the vanity top, there be the vanity sink. Yeah, so it's got top drilled 1 hole for single hole faucet. Can be drilled to 3 or 4. Okay, so you can drill it out if you want, but you don't have to. I'm just going to use one of these style of faucets. Not with a waterfall falling off of it, but, oh, maybe, I don't know. We'll see what we get. We got to shop for hardware for that, and we got to shop for hardware for that. So this is the shower. These 2 big boxes. I go to lift it off the pallet because we couldn't use the pallet truck because of the dirt driveway. It would have just got stuck. So, and there's my shitter. Cute little turlet. Should be good for taking big dumps. But yeah, so we had to take it off, and Buddy had a dolly, and I'm like, hey, I got one of those too. We can speed up this process and double pull. Instead of making them do all the work, I jumped in and helped. You know, teamwork makes the dream work or some shit. So right now I'm going to head over to Canada Post, because I thought Canada Post was going to be delivering this, because they just said by local courier, and who's more local than Canada Post? Anywho, guys, I'm not going to bother filming the drive. Let's just go and see what the frick is waiting for me. There's only one thing I can think of being, and that's the cancellation check from the previous insurance company, because they said they were going to send me money back. So let's go have a look-see. All right, guys, just got back from Canada, or I'm actually at Canada Post right now. And yeah, it's just a freaking registered letter from Allstate, my old insurance company, letting me know what they already told me on the phone, that they're discontinuing my policy. Blah, blah, blah. Was a bling bling. 0 frigs given. Don't know why they couldn't have just sent it through regular mail. But they spend extra money to make sure that you get the damn thing so that you're aware that you no longer have insurance. But the moment she called me and told me, I was already on the hunt. I was on the web getting quotes. I was calling it in. And then Jen was like, why don't you call my friend? She works for a broker agency. She can get you a good deal. And she got me a better deal than what I was getting from low shopping myself. So that's pretty dope. But the fact that they spent, I don't even know how much it costs to send a registered letter through Canada Post, but I know it's a little bit more than a 25-cent stamp or 35-cent stamp or whatever it is for a stamp. It's a couple more dollars, because they got to track, that way they can track to see where it is. They can get a notification once I got it, so they can confirm that I have it, that I opened it. Well, not that I opened it. They don't know if I opened it or not. They can, because it's being tracked, they can see like, yeah, it's been delivered. He picked it up. And that's what was kind of weird yesterday was, like, when I got the Canada Post notice in the mail, the first thing I did was I was like, oh, my Bath Depot stuff is coming from Canada Post. That's why, Buddy, I'm like, there's no way he fit all that in one of those little mail vans. Like, there's not enough room for that, plus all the mail for the area. So I was like, what the frick is really going on? And I'm like, don't tell me I got to go over there tomorrow and somehow wheel all this shit through the drugstore and get it into my truck. Like, that's going to take some freaking effort. But no, they actually had a proper delivery company delivering it, so... But yeah, so all that's taken care of. We got all that. Like I said, I still got to buy some taps and shit. But yeah, literally they sent me a registered letter to let me know that they've terminated my policy due to potential structural integrity risks and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you know, the whole reason why I filed a claim was because of potential structure integrity risks and the main being broken for so long and not realizing it till it blew out at the road. But whatever. One thing I can tell you about insurance, I don't know how it is in the USA, because I know a couple of guys in the US who were driving around without insurance on their vehicles, and apparently, whatever, if you don't have insurance, you don't have insurance. That's what they told me. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they told me, is it's not mandatory in the US to have insurance on a vehicle. So if anybody from the USA watching this, if you can confirm that, do you guys require, in Canada, you have to have your vehicle insured. You cannot go out driving in an uninsured vehicle. One thing for a fact is if you go to renew your plates every year, like we still have it, it doesn't cost money, but if there's a problem, they will make you go into the Service Ontario to renew your plates. And normally, like, I had a problem with the Firebird with that because my VIN number on my insurance had an extra 6 in it because they screwed up at Haggerty. We got that rectified, but last year when I went to go and get the car's plates renewed, which once again doesn't cost you any money, it's just they need to see see proof of insurance. And the lady saw the extra 6 on the policy and went, there's your problem. You have an extra 6. You got to call them and get that fixed. She goes, but yes, the car is insured. It's just they screwed up on the paperwork. So that's been rectified. But if you don't have insurance on a vehicle, they won't even sell you plates, which is where the weird problem comes into play when you want to get a temporary plate so you can work on the vehicle to get it certified so you can get insurance on it. But you can insure an uncertified vehicle, I believe. I'm pretty sure I had insurance on my old 89 Sierra before I even had the damn thing plated. Like, it was on a T-Day plate, temporary plate. I didn't have the stickers. But yeah, crazy stuff, man. Oh, what am I doing? I can't go down here. They got the whole road blocked off up here. They're doing some sort of excavating, or I don't know. They're making tree houses. I'll go down this road here at the stop sign. But yeah, so bathroom shit is here. Got my confirmation letter, but it doesn't matter because I'm no longer using them for insurance. I got better insurance now with more stuff and a lower price tag, which is freaking nice. I appreciate that. Now I just got to get the contractor on board, and I already messaged him, but the problem is I waited too long with dealing with all this insurance claims and all that bullshit. If I would have said, you know what, forget about insurance, bud, just give me a quote. Let's just get down to the brass tacks, get this done. Because, like, did I know the bathroom was scuffed? Yes. You can see all the mold in there. But that water damage on the floor, that's brand new. That's something that started last year. And I was like, what the frick is going on? My floor is super squishy. Like, I'm going to fall through this sea sucker. Like, it was not good. And then it slowly started getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So the fact that insurance was like, nope, that damage has been there since forever. You knew about it since forever. You're just, this is neglect. This is neglect. Like the toilet exploding after they turned the water back on, that has nothing to do with the water damage on the ground. So am I expecting that when we gut this bathroom, we're gonna find some really crazy shit? Hell yeah, 1000%. We're gonna find stuff that we shouldn't find. Are you turning too? Great invention, bud. It's called a signal light. Lets others know where you're going. Okay, garbage truck is here. So I guess I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what he's even doing. You know what, I'm gonna try and weasel around him, I guess. I don't even know what's going on here. I'm just gonna haul away. Got one guy getting tree service done, garbage truck stalled out on the road. Got a guy on the side of the road in a car just completely freaking four-way lights on. My goodness, just complete anarchy. But yeah, I'm telling you, these past couple months have just been a straight run of bad luck, but it's all good now, man. It's all good now. So we'll go home, and I guess the next step is try and get the contractor on board so that we can get this bathroom gutted and built. And then I'll put the final touches in it. I got some ideas for decorations and things. It's gonna be a funny bathroom. It's gonna be fun. And then after that, save up a bunch of money and got the kitchen. Any hoozle, guys, this is pretty much gonna end it here. Oh, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. I'll keep you updated on the bathroom renos as they happen. Show you before and after. Should be good. Until next time, guys, live it to win it. Peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.